You're watching the PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you, featuring shows you'll only see here, like Financially Speaking with Jeff Bush, Trips and Tips with Adele Klein, Legal Talk, sponsored by OWM Law, Dollars and Cents, brought to you by St. Pedro and Associates, Spotlight on Pottstown Schools, Car Stories with Mike Yanessa, plus the very best in local sports action, only on the PCTV Network. Channels 22, 28, and 98. Streaming all content 24/7. The PCTV Network. More than the sum total of all its parts. Stay tuned.
And I'm here with PCTV. I've been doing this for 20 years. And I love supporting the sports, watching these kids compete. They're going all the way, it sounds like. We got a good game going here. But people still ask me, Terry Musser, at your age, which I can't discuss right now, can you still do a cartwheel? So here we go. No injuries yet, but anyway, guys at PCTV, I've enjoyed doing these all these years. I'm going to keep doing it. And thanks for the opportunity. And if you need anybody, call Coldwell Banker, Harside. I'm Terry Musser. We'd love to help you with all your housing.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
At the batting cages here, we cover all the bases from young kids to adults. We handle slow softball, fast softball, slow baseball, and fast baseball. I have 9 cages, 4 softball. I have 2 slow baseball cages, and 3 other baseball cages, medium, fast, and very fast.
Limerick Bowl is gearing up for the summer bowling season with an incredible offer. Join any summer bowling league and practice free all season. That's right, practice all summer for free. Bring the family, bring your friends, or meet new ones and start a team today. Beat the heat this summer with America's #1 participation sport at Limerick Bowl. Daily specials, weekend glow bowling, and the area's most affordable birthday party packages. Call today about our summer league special or go online anytime at limerickbowl.com.
Want to know who walked in your door while you're not at home? Zarstar does that. Zarstar offers complete remote monitoring and control of your home security. Can I manage all my properties at once? Certainly. One app, one location, and Zarstar does it all. Save energy by remote controlling your thermostat. Zarstar can do that. Complete home monitoring with interactive control through alarm.com. Security systems tailored to your specific needs. Zarstar Security, serving the Tri-County area. Locally owned and operated. Call Dave Zarnecki for all your home and commercial security needs.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan. But I dare adjust, and it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7. The PCTV Network, it's Earth's Little Heaven. The PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, the PCTVnetwork.com. Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Manatoni Park in Pottstown, the PCTV Network proudly presents the Pottstown Rumble 2017. It is time for the men's semifinals. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganosa, joined by Adam Brocious, winner of the first ever men's title here at the Pottstown Rumble back in 19...
That was a long time ago, 1991. Been a long time. A lot of good volleyball went on.
Man, my, how you guys have grown, and I'll tell you, we've gotten some good players. We have a couple good teams going at it here, guys that are familiar to the Pottstown Rumble.
Correct. We have Greg Hunter and Nate Acasio. Greg is from Long Island, New York. Nate is a local Pennsylvania guy. And you introduced the other team.
Yeah, we got a couple guys, I think, from Utah. We got Daniel Dalliniesi and Duncan Bittinger, and they have come all the way. We have some players that have come from a distance. I saw their semifinal action earlier. They pretty much dominated. I have not seen Hunter and Acasio yet, though.
Well, they came from a long distance because it's the best tournament in the country. That's why. And there's a lot of money on the line. There's $7,000 for first. I think $3,000 or $4,000 for second. That's the biggest payout in the grass period in the whole country. So Buttinger, he definitely came. They came from Utah, and they're looking to take home the big check.
And they're about ready to go. We'll have the start of that coming up.
Rick Lynn, LLC is a neighborhood law firm serving both individuals and their businesses. Our team of attorneys has a diverse range of legal experience, and we have deep roots in the communities where we live, work, and play. We offer free legal consultations on most matters. We accept all major credit cards, and payment plans are available. When a legal issue affects you, your family, or your business, speak to the attorneys at Rick Lynn, LLC for trusted advice and valued results.
Tired of waiting in long lines for your prescriptions? Well, Professional Pharmacy has the answer, offering you fast, friendly, and free prescription delivery right to your front door. So stop waiting in those long lines and call Professional Pharmacy today.
Well, if you don't think that we can, well, think twice.
Conveniently located in Pottstown and Pennsburg.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, Terry Musser here. Doing whatever it takes as always. People ask me, can I still do a cartwheel? I can. But when we work with you, we're not only going to do cartwheels, we're going to bend over backwards. And as always, you have my personal guarantee. Call us.
And welcome back, everybody. It has been a busy weekend. I wanted to ask you, Adam, are a lot of players still playing at this point? A lot of the titles still to be decided?
Well, today they played co-ed and quads, and we obviously have the men's pro division. So co-ed and quads are playing all over 3 different parks.
Okay.
The park sold out today. It's probably, whittling down a little bit, but I'm sure there are dozens and dozens of teams still playing.
What's the latest you've ever gone on a Sunday night? Do you remember?
On a Sunday night, probably around 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So it's Saturday is usually the longest day. Some of the divisions there go till 12, 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember a couple years back doing a women's final, so pretty close to 1. When do you guys do all the cleanup?
I don't know when they do the cleanup.
Okay.
But I wish them luck with that.
Okay. I drove by here on Friday, and I noticed a lot of the tents up, but I noticed a lot of the nets weren't up. When do they do that? Is that early Friday morning? Or Thursday I drove by, I'm sorry.
Thursday. They put the nets up Thursday afternoon and Friday. They put the men's pro nets up Friday. But it is a full effort of workers and things like that. Tons of volunteers, tons of Pottstown workers. They do a fantastic job.
5 minutes away. Center court play.
I like that. They're hoisting the American flag up over near the big scoreboard.
Men's semi.
Always a great scene.
I like that you guys have the bracket. Is that new this year up there? Or?
It was new 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it's good you can see everyone's name. I don't think that many people pay attention to that because we have a players board where all the players go to watch.
They come, okay.
Because that's what we update. But they do work and update the big board, but I don't see people looking at it that much. But it's great for all the names up there. They do a great job here. Look at all, both the fans and the big inflatables.
Yeah, I tell you, I've noticed this crowd has really grown here as the day has gone on. We had a good crowd for the women's final, and we've got pretty much every seat, but we have some packed bleachers and people standing and people in the beer tent.
The beer tent is overflowing as it should be. People are still getting a little bit of sun in the bleachers, but it is a full packed crowd out here. And it is honestly some of the best volleyball in the country, so you cannot lose with stuff like this.
I wanted to ask you, too, is there a difference in the height of the net for the guys and the girls? Do they lower it for the girls?
Yes. And next year I'm going to be playing women's, so I get to
okay.
on the lower net. But, yeah, they play. Men's it's either 8 foot high or 7 foot 11 3/4, something like that. The women's is 7 foot 4, so they have a little advantage hitting-wise, to help.
Okay. And there we go. Some of the directors over there. Those guys. That's Seth Cass, isn't it?
Seth and Kenny Cass. You have Greg is one of our announcers. Seth, Kenny Cass, Pam Cass. They do a lot of work here. The Cass family is fantastic. They've been running this since day one, about 26 years now. And it takes them many weeks of preparation, many months to put on an event like this. 2,500 visitors, 2,500 players, plus tens of thousands of visitors come in every year for this event.
I guess the logistics have got to be just, it's something you learn as you go, I guess, from year to year, but I can't imagine getting everything squared away like that.
Al, they have 20 people doing parking every morning. Wow. Just parking cars. So imagine all the other volunteers that are doing maintenance and court setup and check-in and things like that.
Now we're shaking hands. I'll tell you one thing that surprised me. Mark Burek and his partner were upset. I would call him an upset because he's won so many years here, so he will not be in the semifinals.
He will not, and we're going to see some new blood this year. If any of these 4 make the finals, so obviously 2 of the 4 will, but they'll be all new in the finals. Great players. Greg Hunter's getting back there, getting ready to serve. And he is one of the best personalities out here at Pottstown Rumble.
Yeah, I saw him out here talking to the other guys. I was teaming. I said, "Who is that guy?" Oh, he's going to be playing against him. And we're underway.
Bang. And Greg has a hard serve, great defense, never quits. And win or lose, Greg is always smiling.
Daniel Dallanyezi, one of the more fiery competitors. I remember he's very emotional after a good point.
Everyone serves Greg thinking it's going to be the easier opponent. Greg is a very talented player. And as I say that, he rolls one out of bounds.
And where is Greg from? He's kind of local, isn't he?
Greg is Long Island, New York.
And maybe Ocasio kind of local. He's Lebanon?
Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we have the two other gentlemen, Duncan and Daniel from Utah. All right, so we got 1-0. A little bit of a tight pass. And Greg gives a big smack. Let's see, he gets blocked. Nice back set. And a roll to the corner.
So Buttinger's match earlier and a lot of nice blocks.
That's because he's 9 foot tall.
Man, it seems like it in
and
the
he jumps
arms.
out of the gym. But Greg Hunter, you'll find that his style of play, he's confident in everything he does. So let's see what we have here. It looks like Greg takes a full swing.
Oh.
And that's just a big block there, a nice soft block, and they play it back into the corner.
See the shade starting to creep over the court. Like it has creeped over the court.
Yeah, it's not that tough because the sun is coming from the side. The sun is not straight onto either team. So Nate's going to run up. Nate's going to serve and go block. Nice set.
Boom, down it goes.
And Buttinger says, I will put that where you're not, and I'm going to do that pretty hard. He's one of the more talented guys here. Tall guy, jumps well, hits well.
Is this his first year here, or has he been here before?
I have not, I don't remember him being here
I don't
before.
either. Oh, my.
That's a good serve. That's about at the 15-foot line, hard cross to the line for a 2-0 win. But look at Greg Hunter. Greg Hunter's down there smiling. He's like, if he does that 15 times, he's going to win 15-0.
To go over that net and hit that short into that territory, he had to go upstairs to hit that.
Yeah. He jumped up high.
We'll rack up a 2-0 score.
And it's 2-0.
Buttinger from Salt Lake, Utah.
Buttinger and Dallin Yezi. He said, just call him Danny D if you ever get confused about his name.
Buttinger got a piece of it, but that did not keep it in play.
So you have the players chirping a little bit because that set wasn't terrible, but it wasn't super clean either. So one of the players is like, hey, you going to call that? And the ref is like, it's okay.
Does it get called that much?
It does get called when it's a bad set.
Okay.
And it should. That one was a borderline set, and the ref thought it was okay.
Oh, nice play there by Dallin Yazzie back at the net.
And that's a better set. Now that was a hit right off the noggin. You saw his hat go flying.
And there you saw the emotion of Dallin Yazzie.
Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't do the noggin, but
Now you can hear the crowd chirping. You can hear the announcer going. You can hear the crowd cheering and laughing. They've probably been in the beer tent a bit. Dallin Yezi, big serve. Hunter with a nice pass. Good set. And
wow.
A big hit.
finds his way around Buttinger, the big man.
See, Hunter not that tall. You don't have to be that tall to go up and put it down. I mean, it helps, right?
It helps a lot. And Hunter and another guy like Dana Camacho, they're special athletes. You're not going to take a lot of 5'9" or 5'10" guys out here and compete with the 6'7" giants. They're very special athletes. Good hand-eye coordination, good leaping ability, good arm snap.
Ah, net serve.
Just couldn't deep it over. Good effort.
So that's where things differ a little bit. Indoors and on the AVP, you can hit the net on the serve. You can't do that in grass volleyball.
Please report behind the beer tent for playoffs. Co-ed, be behind the beer tent for playoffs. Also, I need random requests.
Oh, another tight serve by Duncan
Also
Buttinger.
gets it off the net, Ken, no.
And they tried. Nate needs to pull that out of the net. He doesn't need to try to get it over. He needs to pull it back to Greg and let him play it.
And that is 3-0 now off the second ace.
Buttinger and Dallin Yezi.
We will have the other semifinal going on behind us, which it has not started yet.
No, they just got done playing a few minutes ago. They have a little time to recoup, and then they're going to start it up.
Hunter goes up top.
I don't know whether that was the head or the hand, but that was hard.
Yep.
Buttinger tried to put it
Let's take the big swing right here coming up from Hunter. Let's see where it goes. Off the inside hand.
Yeah.
Nice and high. Those are hard to block. Greg's a really smart hitter.
Still 3-0. Nice hard serve. 3-1. Hunter DeCasio on the board.
Puts them on the board at 1, serving to 3. Trying to reach wild man status.
That's a big serve, just a little bit long. Almost got in the beer tank, though.
Nobody, I don't think, really twitched a muscle at all, though. They took it cool.
They protect their beer first.
As it should be.
And here comes Daniel. Let's see what he has on the serve. So far, they've been going to Greg just because of the stature, I think. I think he's a good 6, 7, 8 inches shorter than Nate. Greg is ultimate talent, though. One of my favorite players out here at Pottstown. Oh, just into the taste.
Now, once again, we're going to check and hear what some of the other players have to say about the Pottstown Rumble.
What's up? I'm Mark Burke from Queens, New York. I love playing Pottstown. It's a great family tournament. Get to hang out with good friends and everybody from home. And I think what makes me special on the court is that I definitely have the most fun.
Mark Burke, as I said, lost in the semifinals. No, lost in the quarterfinals.
Lost in the quarterfinals. He had I'm sure he had a great time today in the quarterfinals. Mark is another guy who is always smiling. No one likes to lose, but he's a good sport, and he plays hard volleyball.
You said you watched I did not see the match. It was a good, tight match, though.
It was 16-14.
And I think this is his partner that we're about to hear from now.
Hey everyone, I'm Eric Lucas. I'm living in New York City right now. I'm originally from Maryland. Pottstown's a special tournament for me. I've been coming for years since I was a little kid. And what makes me good is my partner, Mark Burke.
Those some good guys and good volleyball players. Greg Hunter with a nice pass, Nate with a good set, and Hunter's just looking around and finding the spot.
Serve goes back over to Hunter Acasio. Men's semifinal action at the 2017 Pottstown Rumble, Mattotoni Park.
1-3.
After some iffy weather on Friday, and 2 really good days with the lower humidity.
Greg Hunter with a big serve. Greg's had a lot of aces today. It's a tight set. Oh, and we have a net by Nate Acasio. That's one of those that breaks your heart. He's trying so hard for the block. He scraped the net, and that would have been an easy point for him.
So the rule is you cannot touch the net.
You cannot touch the net at all in outdoor volleyball.
Can you go under it, a body part, go under it or not?
You can go under as long as you don't interfere with the other team.
Okay.
Oh, so they're going to Nate for one. Let's see what Greg does. Gives him a good set, and Nate says, I'm going to find that spot across court.
Opted for guile instead of power that time.
The wind at center court still coming a little bit crossways right in our face, but not as strong as it was earlier. Here comes Dallin Yezi. Oh, nice play by Hunter. And the crowd eating it up.
Dallin Yezi on the buddy. Oh! Put that puppy away and we'll switch him up.
3-2.
Can you tell Seth to get the other semifinals warming up, please?
And we will switch sides. Good volley there. Probably the best one of the match so far. Buttinger and Dallin Yezi still on top, but 3-2 down.
Semifinals, other semifinals match should be warming up immediately, starting in 13 minutes.
I'll tell you what, Al. The competition was tough and long this weekend. And we're going to close out now. We'll be back in a few minutes.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials. the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
Okay, here we are back. Nate Ocasio going back for the serve. Big jump serve, just a little long. Greg Hunter's laughing, says, I think it hit him in the hair. I don't think it did. Here goes Duncan. Let's see if he get a big swat on it. Oh, that's a good serve, but Nate has a great pass. Let's see Nate with just a nice soft little roll. I'll tell you what, Buttinger is way up there. You got to roll that high to get over him. It's a great play by Nate that time. So, watching volleyball all weekend, Greg Hunter had just about the most aces I've seen, including his last match where he closed out the match with 4 straight aces to win the game. He gets his full body into every swing. Here you go, big red jump serve. Oh, just 4 inches out. So Greg's gonna have a big cross jump serve, big smack on it, it hooks, and just out of bounds, about a foot.
Good decision by Buttinger to let it go.
Sometimes you just got to get out of the way.
Yep.
It's a good serve, but Greg says, I can get that, and he uses his hands.
Well, again, Hunter wins in a meeting at the Summit against Buttinger.
Because Hunter's going up, and he's seeing his hands, and you can hit the top of his hands and just have it go. It's usually an advantage for the smaller hitter to look at the hands and smack it off the hands.
Still 3-2.
3-2. Hunter is cheering on Ocasio. See if they can get. Oh, it's a short serve, but a good pass by Dallin Hayes, and a nice out off top of Ocasio's hands.
They have been stuck on 3 for a little while.
So here you go, nice short serve. Dallin Hayes right off the top of Nate's hands.
I'll get you a free t-shirt for helping out. Keep it clean, talk to the audience, analyze the play, the excellent play on center court. Again, need 2 announcers for our Facebook live stream. I'll get you a free
You're streaming on Facebook Live. Sign of the Times. Didn't have that back in 91.
No, back in 91, I believe we were by Telegraph.
Yeah. Nobody knew what Facebook was. Barely, I don't even think the internet at that point.
No, Adam got a side out. Stop. Here's Greg Hunter back. Let's see if he can get an ace. He's good at the deep cross serve. Let's see what he has. Deep line serve. I like it. And then you see.
Down, yo!
He pushed that down on Nate Ocasio.
Wow.
And big fights at the net are all about leverage. So watch them go up top, and they both grab it up top high, and it's all about leverage here. Usually 1 wins against 2. It doesn't sound like it should be, but 1 wins against 2 because all your power's on 1 hand.
And they both came down cleanly.
They're in grass volleyball, there are very few injuries. And it's a little surprising because there's so much play at the net. Greg Hunter, not a good hit. Really not a tight set by Nate. He set him a little off the net, and Greg tried to put it away and hit the top of the tape.
And it's 4-2. Dallin Yenzi and Buttinger from Utah.
All right. Okay, they're warming up over there. Not too long. I understand. I just don't want to be here until 11 o'clock.
Dallin Yenzi with a serve down the line, and it tucks in for the point. 5-2.
5-2.
The aces are being scattered about.
Big serve out of the corner, right down the
Wow.
line, and Greg didn't even take half a step. Sometimes those hard serves, and when you go line straight down the line, it's the shortest amount of the shortest distance, so it's the quickest serve. 5-2. They're gonna have to stop the flow right here. There's Nate with a good pass. Greg gives him a nice high set in the middle. And Buttinger, I believe, takes it in the face or the chest.
Let's find out exactly which
Maybe
body
it
part it was.
Maybe it didn't go over the net. I think it went through the tape. It went through the net and hit him in the face.
But he shook it off. And, consolation was he got a point out of it.
All right, let's see what happens here. No, that was a clean block. I was mistaken. That was a clean block straight down. Nate tried to hit angle, and Buttinger got it with his right arm.
And a timeout on center court. Score is 6-2. Buttinger and Dallagniezzi on top in the men's semifinal.
I want a professional heating company with heating and cooling service plans.
A company that considers my needs.
I want the security of price protection plans.
Along with 24-hour emergency service and heating oil delivery.
I want comfort.
I want Ollard Brothers.
Ollard Brothers, still family and still local. Ask about our America-friendly and environment-friendly agri-fuels, bioheat, and biodiesel.
When it comes to heating
and the environment,
there's only one choice.
Thanks, Ollard Brothers.
And welcome back, everybody, to Manatoni Park. Sunday volleyball action, men's semifinal.
Al, I got some really good news. The sun has moved down behind
good.
the tree.
Yeah, that was starting to annoy me.
So here we go. Dallagniezzi and Buttinger taking a little bit of a lead on Ocasio and Hunter. Ocasio and Hunter are going to need a little energy.
I think they called timeout there, right? Trying to regroup a little bit.
Yep.
3 straight points by their opponents.
Good pass, a good set. And there's Hunter taking a full swing and getting a little energy back.
This is the best hand slap in the game.
Announcer does a good job over there.
He's been announcing since 1991, I believe.
Wow, what's his name?
His name's Greg. Does a great job.
He is good.
Always happy, making some jokes on the mic, keeping the crowd involved. Let's see what Ocasio has serve-wise.
Oh.
Rachel, that helped.
All right, so that serve was just out, and that serve just up and over, cross corner, and about a foot and a half out. So we have Greg Lynn doing the announcement. Now that ball was more than a foot and a half out, that last serve. It was about 10 feet out, he just didn't catch it right.
And the score stays at 6-2 with Eric Hunter.
Greg Hunter.
Greg Hunter doing the serving.
And let's see what he can do. They need a spark right now. He's serving hard. They changed it up a little bit.
Buttinger.
You can see Buttinger right there. From about 6-7 feet off, just going up and over and in the court. He's a special athlete, that guy. Go what? He's just nice and calm. Watch his body go up and pike, and you can see his full face over the net. That's something I can't do without the assistance of a ladder.
Maybe back in the day you could have.
Not without the assistance of a ladder.
Okay. Here comes Dallagniezzi, his team on top, 6-2, 1 game to 15.
A little float serve. I think they're getting, that's a nice hand set.
Ocasio Dallagniezzi is there.
Here comes trying to put it away. Oh, they don't like that call. They think it was in.
Well, maybe the replay can show us different, but the ref's right down the line and he called it out. It's going to be a little tough from this angle. Yeah, we can't see it too much from there, but the ref called it out, so that's what we go with. Right down the line, different angle. Let's see what happens. Oh, it looked like definitely out.
Yeah,
out by a few inches.
I didn't see the rope twitch.
No.
2-ball, Buttinger puts it away.
That time it was in.
He says this one's not out.
And they get the serve back. And a bird has flown in and settled on the net, trying to catch a little volleyball.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, he's asking for it. He's a volleyball fan.
Actually, I've never seen that, a bird jump on the net in the middle of the game. Big. That's a nice pass, nice set.
Dalanese gets it. He gets it back off.
Comes Dalanese with a nice shot in the back corner.
You see, you have to roll up and over that huge block. The other guy's running down a few.
That makes it 7-2.
Ocasio and Hunter, I'm wondering how tired they are and how that's affecting their game. They were hitting a whole bunch of balls today, and now they're rolling a few that are getting picked up. 7-2, they're going to have to stem it right here.
7-2.
Yeah, there are certain balls they like to use, or it just doesn't matter.
Well, the ball of grass volleyball is ironically called the king of the beach by Spalding. And Spalding has all these black and white balls are the same manufacturer. They have a little bit different touch and feel because of use and things like that, but it's basically the same ball.
Now that fired up Buttinger and Dalanese. They take an 8-2 lead as we switch sides.
So what'll happen is that they'll have 4 or 5 balls on the court, and you just rotate all of them in. If you get hot with the serve or hot with the hit, sometimes you ask for the same ball, just like being in Vegas and asking for the same dice.
I tell you, I give those guys credit. They've been playing almost 2 full days, and they're still getting fired up and still have that energy like that.
They have 7,000 reasons why to
okay.
do that now. So right behind us, you have a few teams warming up for the other semifinal, and they're going to get on this court as soon as this game is over. They're going to get on, take 1 or 2 hits, and away we go with the second semifinal. Looks like Buttinger's playing to the crowd a little bit, telling people, what do you expect? Look at me, what do you expect?
I'm still, the thing that I'll take away from this weekend more than anything is the fact that we talked to Aga and Ola, the winners of the women's final. They said they flew out here from the West Coast. As soon as it was over, they're flying back. That just says, I guess all you need to know about the prominence of this tournament.
That's a great serve, and this game is starting to get away from Ocasio and Hunter. 9-2 on an ace serve. He's just getting so high and directing it down.
He just got up like I get up in the morning.
Do you get up at 12 feet in the morning?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, kind of
where
like.
he hit. Let's see what he does. He's reaching high for those jump serves and cracking them down.
Uh-oh. That's another ace. It's 10-2. Good effort by Hunter. So the other semifinal will start behind us, and when these guys in front of us are finished, it will move out to center court.
And we do that so the fans get continual volleyball. Yeah. So we got another timeout, a second timeout by Hunter and Ocasio. They need something to...
He's doing something with his footwear over there is Hunter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more men's semifinal action at the 2017 Pottstown Rumble.
Welcome to another LifeWorks Counseling Center Mental Health Moment.
I'm Shirley Zagorski, licensed clinical social worker. We help people cope with depression, anxiety, family issues, communication, parenting issues, work stress, grief, and loss.
This has been a Mental Health Moment brought to you by LifeWorks Counseling Center, 933 North Charlotte Street in Pottstown.
And we're back. Seeing a lot of fans of all ages and all, well, let's say mammalian types. Seeing a lot of dogs here. Haven't seen any cats yet, but some well-behaved dogs.
And we had one bird visit.
That's right, we had a bird. Wait, are they saying no? Looked like an ace. What is his beef on this one?
Nate is saying that he took off outside the court.
Let's go, guys!
Aaron, as long as you take off inside, as long as you take
if you take off inside the line, it's okay. You can contact it anywhere. Yes. So what they're talking about, Al, is...
All right, referee's decision is that it's
So
a point.
he takes off.
11 serving to 2.
So here's where you go. It's going to be tough to see this angle, but he takes off from the corner and jumps outside the court, which is fine. And it was actually looked like he was right on the line anyway. You need to take off from inside the sidelines, and then you can contact the ball anywhere as long as you jump from inside, and that's what they were saying. So well, his serve is just fine. Now it's 12-2. This game's starting to be a runaway.
And I think the dispute seems to even have fired him up more.
It fired him up more, and he had a shank pass. Nate had a shank pass on that, so we're going to have to see. 3 more points and this game's over. Let's see if Casio and Hunter can come back. It's a good pass, Hunter, with a nice little cross roll. I don't know what everyone's cheering.
I was wondering that myself.
I think Greg Hunter got a side out, and everyone's happy. Let's see what he does. Maybe he can fire him up right here.
The old Bronx cheer.
Greg tried to get one. I think Greg was actually playing to the crowd a little bit, so they were just cheering for him.
Okay. He does seem like a good dude.
Greg and I played here about 6-7 years ago.
Comes Dallin Yazzie from Utah, and that tipped the net. 2 net serves in a row. And we'll go back over.
They're trying to put the nail in the coffin right now. That was just a little low. So what you have here, Al, is you have people usually that lost the last round are reffing. So sometimes you can't be too nasty to your opponents because they might ref you next time.
Good point.
Up in the air for Buttinger.
Here comes Buttinger.
He puts it
That's
down
a big smack, and Nate got a good hand on it, but just off the edge a little bit. So it's pretty good. I mean, we've toyed with the prospect of getting some paid referees in here, but most of these doubles tournaments run where other players are the refs, and it just keeps everyone honest because you never know who's going to be your ref next time. So you got to play the right way. It's very much an honor game, and you'll see a lot of players call their own stuff.
Now, when it's on the side court, do you still have a referee, or do they kind of call their own then at that point?
Oh, no.
Wow.
That serve got away from it a little bit. No, there's always a ref, and when you're in pool play or the beginning rounds, you'll have someone from your group ref you, and when you're in playoffs, you have the last person that lost ref you.
Okay.
Here, Greg Hunter. Greg Hunter's definitely getting the crowd going.
Yeah. He does. He has a lot of charisma. Love to see somebody enjoy it like that. Here comes Buttinger.
Big man fires across. Duncan Buttinger with the Duncan shot.
And they get the serve back. 3 points away from moving to the finals.
Again, Rachel that helped us yesterday with the playoffs. Again, Rachel who helped us yesterday. She's a volunteer.
He looks a little like Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry, Will Arnett.
Yeah.
He looks like a lot of people. Just a happy guy. So they're going to Nate a lot. Greg with a great set.
Oh. Who caught rope there? Was that Buttinger? Buttinger might have came up a little gimpy.
I think they got their feet tangled underneath a little bit. I don't think anyone... So here you go. Let's see who gets under the net. Sometimes it's just both of them. Oh, it looked like Nate got down first because Buttinger jumps a little higher. Buttinger just came down on his foot a little bit. Looks like everyone's okay. So I think when everyone tumbled at the net, no one saw whether the ball was in or out. I saw it in.
Yeah, definitely looked in.
Let's see what happened.
Casio looked like he might be a little upset.
So I want to see what happens here. Now the local guys are getting some cheering going for him. Let's see if it gives them a little energy.
They shouldn't have waited till 12 for that.
Yeah, they got a long way to go, and that's not going to help things.
That's true. You got to keep some pressure on once in a while. Looks like the DJ is setting up. We're going to have a serving contest after the next semifinals. So you get some free giveaways and things. They litter the court with all types of T-shirts and cups and hats and balls.
I remember that.
Yeah, and they donate all the money to charity. Big serve.
Oh, another ace.
A lot of serves were going to Greg all day today, and now they're serving Nate a little bit, and he needs to pick up his passing. Let Greg get to a ball and get a side out.
They will switch sides. It's 13-2 as Dalliniesi and Buttinger just 2 points away from going to the finals.
Guys, are you guys about ready? I want you guys to start up over there. We're going to move you here.
Hunter puts it up. Casio.
There'll be a meeting at the net, and it's out of bounds. Hunter couldn't get it down.
That was one of the best sets you'll see in volleyball, and Greg knows it. Greg's like, buddy, I got to put that in. You did a great job. This game's a little out of hand right now, but look how happy Greg is just for playing.
His teammate not quite as chipper.
Again, you're on TV and you're on center court.
Yep.
You don't like getting beat 14-2.
This is for the match right here.
Oh, and he went for an ace. Greg Hunter says it hit the net. I think he's right. Someone in the crowd just yelled, this is where the comeback starts.
Yep.
It's got to start somewhere. Better start soon.
He doesn't have the crowd behind him. Well, he's got the guys in the beer tent.
I have the guys in the beer tent behind me right now. Greg Hunter.
Oh, that's nice.
Buttinger.
Oh, and Greg Hunter says, I'll take that, thank you. Let's see what he does.
Buttinger, it's in.
Greg Hunter still having a good time, even though he hit that ball out.
Close, but no guitar.
I thought it was him. My eyesight's lousy.
No, right here, that's a nice pass, and Buttinger just staying there. Greg just hits it just out.
Again, he'll be serving for the match.
Let's see.
Nice power move.
Casio gets it past Buttinger.
I'll tell you what, I don't really like the strategy of Buttinger and Dalliniesi sort of going with the soft serve and everything. They've been winning points on the hard serve. Sometimes you just want to get the game over with so you can relax a little bit before the finals. Yep. If they get 3, 4, 5, 6 points, you know, it turns into a little bit of a match. They just started the other semifinal right behind us. We're going to pull that on as soon as this match is over. Let's see if they can get a comeback here.
Dalliniesi will try to take the two, but he'll get another chance.
Dalliniesi up top again. And that will get them to serve with a side out.
Now let's see if Buttinger's going to go back and hammer it away and try to end it. I hear some big smacks behind us. You hear that last one? It's like a firecracker.
Yeah. Again, serving for the match. What do they call it, game? What's either one?
I call it a game.
Okay, that's what I was.
That's a good serve. See what happens.
There's a meeting at the top. And it's won by Acasio.
I'm sorry, that is in play. My mistake.
And Acasio shows that's why I'm here in the semifinals, because I can hit balls like that against monster blocks. Let's see if Greg Hunter can get anything going here. It's never over till it's over. You have to serve to win the point.
Hunter finds a friend over by the beer tent.
Didn't look like she gave him any beer, though.
No. Can't be that good of a friend.
Greg Hunter, big jump serve. A big smack for an ace.
We're
There you go. Look how happy he is. That's the face you want to see on a volleyball player. Always happy.
And finally, they got off that two that was just riveted
Greg
on the
Hunter,
score.
Inside-out swing right down the line and inside the black. Greg Hunter, can he do it a few more times? He hit 4 to close out his last match. Oh, that was 2 inches long.
He wanted it. He's going to tell the ref he's wrong.
He thinks the ref has bad eyes. I think the ref saw that just right.
Fired a little long.
What's the trick? To look for the rope, see if the rope...
The rope will bounce.
Yep.
Dallin Yeasey with a game point opportunity at 14-3.
Greg just pointed and told the guy to serve him down his line. Let's see what he does. Oh, and he tried to go down his line, and Greg was like, no, thank you.
He does not miss.
And Nate wants nothing to do with being friendly.
Well, these guys are living on the edge. They've been playing game point with the other way now for several volleys.
It only lasts that long. What you have to do is you got to get to a 14-6 switch, and then maybe 14-8, 14-9, make the other team think that you can come back.
Here comes Ocasio.
That's a good deep serve. Let's see, can Hunter get a block?
Out it goes.
Hunter said he got a touch. He's happy with that. I got a touch. Just a micro touch, he says. These guys, the two guys that are hitting look like they're about 6'4" and 6'7".
Yep.
And they're hitting it against Greg, who is probably 5'10", 5'11". And Greg's getting up there and competing. Oh, that was let's see if Nate can put this away.
Oh, high in the air.
Okay, so he's got a swing for game right here.
Dallin, yes, he goes up, and that is it.
Right on the rope.
And that's game over.
Dallin, Yessi, and Buttinger are moving on to the finals. And we will be right back with more men's semifinal action after this. Good job, guys.
So I want to take this opportunity just to let you know that Chestnut Knoll at Home has two offices, one in Phoenixville and one in Gilbertsville. We offer part-time and full-time positions. We have a 401k program that goes into effect 1 year after your employment. We also offer paid time off. We offer flexibility of hours and the fact that you're out there making a difference in someone's life.
The feeling that they matter in this world, especially the elderly. I think they're so overlooked sometimes, and if they don't have family members, and you might be the only person that touched their life that day with a smile.
Flexibility is great because I'm a college student. I'm meant to be an RN, and they work around my schedule really well. I give them enough time to when it's going to change, and they put in for me. I have no problems. And that's a great aspect to the company as well.
Single mom, so I could still see their sports, still be there for dinner, still be around on the weekends, still pick up a couple hours here and there, but ultimately ended up just making this is what I was supposed to do, work in home care.
Hello, I'm Wayne Pine, President and owner of Pine Transportation, along with my wife Adele. We've been providing passenger transportation since 1957 for students going to Daniel Boone School District and charter business since 1979. Allison, our daughter, is actually the representation of the fourth generation of the Klein family.
We invite you to join us to go to many fun travel destinations. Our motto is half the fun is getting there. We are so proud of all of our staff of travel specialists. Whether you contact us by phone or online, we help you choose a Klein tour, a casino trip, or to schedule your transportation by motor coach or school bus.
Let's step on board and choose our next destination.
And we're back. This is a semifinal joined in progress. It is 3-0 at this point. Looks like Chad Nolan and Kristen Hartnett are up 3-0 over Andrew Dentler and Shane Donahue.
And now Chad Nolan just went back to serve, and Kristen just said, no thank you. He just put a ball down. I don't know who swung on that, but Kristen blocked that ball down. So I watched the last match with Kristen on center court, and he ran 40 feet, dove for a ball, got it up, and his partner blocked the ball for a point that really changed their match around. Here's Chad Nolan. Big serve down line. Andrew Dentler. Oh, Chad Nolan, he knows he can't do that. He's a little upset with himself. He's right in the spot. So Andrew Dentler going back, and he has dent on his shorts. That's what they call him, dent.
I'm glad he does that. Kind of helps me remember who's who.
So he plays on the AVP out in California. Just out, about a foot out. And he also gives private lessons for beach doubles volleyball as a living.
And he is with a team that beat Mark Burek to get to this round.
Correct. Not necessarily an upset because they're both professional players, but definitely a great match. 16-14 they won. There's Kristen. Great angles. And there's Dentler, big swing.
Oh,
Kristen, that's a great up.
What an effort by Hartnett.
There you have Shane Donahue back to serve. Shane is known as one of the best 6-foot-tall blockers you'll ever see, and he's going up against another one in Chad Nolan. That's a great serve to see how he got up and directed that ball down the line. He didn't swing at it, he just directed it down that line.
And they are on the board. It is 4-1.
And here you go. He just directs it with his body, his swing right against the body down the line. Chad got a hand on it, but not enough. 4-1.
And they will switch sides. To your left will be Nolan Hartnett. To the right, Dentler and Donahue. And there's your buddy Chad Nolan. Pennsylvania guy.
He's an intense player. Has the same look all the time. Here comes the serve by Shane. They're all jump serving at this point. Nice serve, but Chad has a good up. Nice set, and a little choppy down the line. Looks like Dent had the net anyway. And our DJ just fired it up. You can hear a little background music. You got a few bodies swaying a little bit in the beer tent. Not sure whether it's the music or the beer.
Yeah, just gonna teeter over.
There aren't too many seats available in the crowd anymore.
No. And I think you got the Sugar Hill gang. I don't know what Chad was trying on that one. But
he was just trying a loopy short serve, and it was loopy and very short.
Very short.
Here's Dentler. Nice serve, but Chad has a great up. Good set. And he goes with the deep roll.
Nice placement.
So what these guys do is after they pass, they take a look at the defense. And then they get their eye back on their setter. And after the set goes up and they know where it's going to be, they take a look at the defense again so they can find a spot where you aren't. They do a great job with that. That's what really separates the lower levels from the upper levels. Kristen with a nice high serve. Dent with a good pass. Let's see what he does. And nice cross-body snap.
I don't remember seeing Dentler in years past. Is this his first time here at Pottstown?
Dentler lost in the finals last year.
Oh, he did?
Yes. Dentler and Lucas, maybe?
Okay.
I'm not sure. But I believe Andrew Dentler has lost in the finals twice. Once with Mark Jones 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe 5 full years ago, and last year, I believe. So he's familiar. Shane might have played once before. I don't remember him in the semifinals or finals.
Swinging away.
And Chad and Kristen, they're deep in the playoffs every year. This year, I think they're doing better than most. This is them getting to the finals. They're good, hard players. You know, them getting to the finals would be a huge step for them.
At this point, when you get to the semifinals, you guaranteed money?
When you get to the round of 16, you're guaranteed money.
Okay.
Donahue with a little
That's
shot.
a great play by Shane.
Ain't no joke.
A little broken play sometimes. They call it out of system. Put that ball in play and out of reach of the other team.
Adam, am I nuts, or if I remember people playing in bare feet in years past? Do some players still use bare feet or not?
This year, I played in bare feet for 1 or 2 matches, and Pete Devanere from Pawleys Island, he played in bare feet the whole time, but almost everyone plays in sneakers now. I played in bare feet for many years. I was known for that, but I just can't do it anymore. And that's a big play.
Man.
There's Shane. Shane's like, I got
Wow.
energy going. Let's see if we can see that one again.
2 spectacular plays.
Great dig, and watch this. Get up and hit. Boom. And he had to get down before hitting the net.
Yeah.
That's great body control.
So just more traction when you have shoes.
I never thought it was more traction, but you do get an extra inch and a half platform to jump off of, which always helps.
After the match, we got a little serving contest
But
coming up.
I liked having the freedom for my feet. I thought I had a better platform to work off of. But everyone now is using shoes.
Get a prize after this match.
And we're going to hear from another player about the Pottstown Rumble.
John Keller, I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. I enjoy the Pottstown Rumble because there's a lot of shirtless guys running around here. And I am good at volleyball because I'm tall.
Yeah, there you go.
That's John Keller, and he is tall. He's one of those 6'7" giants you see out here.
Is he the guy who just reffed the last match or not?
He reffed the last match because he lost in the quarterfinals.
Boom, that's an ace. Nice ball.
And he and Eric Clemens had a very successful run this year at Pottstown. They ran into a buzzsaw the match before, but when you get in the top 8 here, they're all good. We had 113 teams in the pro division this year, and anyone in the top 16, they're all top teams. They're all great players. There's Kristen, got a few net serves.
2 serves, 4.
And these guys, when you get to the end of day 2, your legs get a little more tired. Maybe you don't dive for the ball you would have dove for on Saturday. Maybe your serve isn't as high or as hard. It's who can last the longest that usually wins these things.
I would imagine waking up Sunday morning, you're probably a little stiff.
Waking up Monday morning, you're a little bit stiffer.
My goodness, yeah.
And that's a big hit. That looked effortless from Kristen.
You said Harnett from Pennsylvania, now living in Maryland.
He's here. So you'll see him go up here and just take a nice, so he's nice and relaxed here. Just jump up nice and high and kaboom.
That did look effortless.
Here you saw Kristen and Nicole, their child was running around here being a volunteer ball boy before. Oh, there's Chad with a nice, just short. I thought that serve was going to be good.
A little bit of lull in the scoring of late.
That's a great up.
Nolan, well off net, pushes
Nolan a
deep.
bit too strong though.
Out.
And that makes it 4-3.
It was either 4-0 or 4-1. Now
Yeah.
it's 4-3. Back to having a game. And there's Ken Cass walking over by the scorer's tent. That's a nice pass by Chad.
Straight up, Nolan puts it down. Very nice
Kristen
hustle.
bumped it up
Great
and got
set.
out of the way. Let Chad put the ball down. Live to play another point.
Semi-final action.
Does Ken still play volleyball or not?
No, I think it's been about 20 years since Ken played.
Wow, okay.
He's happy not to play. He attributes not playing anymore to a guy named Greg Runk and Greg Wood. 2 6'5" beasts that just told him that he shouldn't be playing volleyball anymore. That's about 4 serves in a row from Hartnett and Nolan that haven't cleared the net.
Yeah.
It's going to be very tough. You let your opponent stay in the game when that happens.
Shane Donahue to serve. His team's still down by a point.
That's a big serve, but a great up by Kristen. See? He's trying to do something special with it. 4-4, we got a tie game
we are
now.
tied up.
So if anyone lives within a few minutes of Manatawny Park, maybe you should come down. We have a serving contest in a few minutes. All the money's donated to charity. Come and win some swag for your Pottstown Rumble. Shane with another serve. That's a good directed serve. Chad had a good up.
Nolan inside out.
There we go. Dentler with the set. Shane, good dig.
Swinging away.
And there you go.
5-4.
Wow. That was a quick.
For a point. 5 serves.
It's been a 4-point run for those fellas who have now taken the lead.
We're playing to 15, so there's a little bit of game left.
Yep. Started slow. Maybe that semifinal, that quarterfinal match took a little bit out of them.
These guys are young. They can keep going.
Shane Donahue, Jersey boy.
Big serve. Okay, that was a nice dig by Shane. Good set. And that is a big hit. Not too many people can do that away from the body hit at the 12-foot line down the line. So they're going to switch at 6-4.
6-4. They'll switch it up.
Big run going on for Dentler and Donahue.
So there you go. Shane gets up in the middle. Nice dig. Dentler gives him a good set. And watch him turn inside out with his body. Just hit it down the line.
There you see Dentler's bunt. Says Dent.
Jeff.
And his partner will be serving, Shane Donahue, from our left.
So there's not too much wind out here. The top of the trees are blowing, but the court's a little bit protected by the wind.
Yep.
Wind makes it easier to move your serve around if you're into the wind, or a little bit more difficult if you're with the wind to get it to do what you want. But now they're not having a big problem, and Dent goes up on an overpass and just slaps it down.
Wow, another 6 straight points.
Continues. 7-4.
And we got a timeout.
And we're going to take a break as well. The second semifinal action here at the 2017 Pottstown Rumble.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
There's a shot from up top in our bucket truck.
Al, they had about 200 nets out here. I think 250 actually.
How many did you have your first year? Do you remember?
They had 40 nets our first year. We had 32 teams in men's open.
And I remember we played, was a little more toward the middle, I think, where the final was, wasn't it?
Right. The final was right on the backside of this tree line.
Yep.
And they had not Sports Center, but Sports Channel nationwide.
Sports Channel, yep.
Sports Channel and Rolling Rock. I was lucky enough to win that first one, and I believe the girl that won the bikini contest won as much money as I did.
I remember the bikini contest.
It's a good set. Big smack. Let's see. Dentler's going to take his time.
Oh, man. 7 straight points. It is 8-4.
No, I think that was just a side out.
Oh, it was a side out. My bad.
This tournament has really grown. It's gotten the whole community involved. I think it's a great fundraiser for the whole town. All the hotels are sold out. You have food vendors. You have the convenience stores, bars, and restaurants making money. It's great for the town. Good pass by Kristen. Let's see him get up and put it away. And he just snuck that by Shane Donahoe. Looks like Chad's dragging a little bit. I hope he picks it up. Maybe he's just trying to gain a little composure.
Arnett serving his team stuck on 4 for quite some time.
Let's see if he can get a block here.
They started out on top 3-0, but as soon as they switched, it seemed like their opponents got the momentum.
Looking one way, hitting the other.
Maybe they got a little bit of adrenaline from the crowd.
A little from the crowd. You'd be surprised how 1 or 2 good plays can turn the whole game around.
Comes Donahue to serve.
See who they're going to right now. I think they're going to Kristen a little bit and just out cross. So we're going to have to see. I'd like to see Chad pick it up a little bit. He's hanging down. The game is well within reach for either team. I want to see Chad get 1 point here and maybe get a little charge into him.
Punch serve.
A little good deep floater. To set off the net.
Trying to get off 7-4.
Side out back to the team of Dentler Donahue. Dentler to do the serving. Chad. He puts it down. Goes up into the trees.
So I just talked to the big boss, Kenny Cass. He just came up and said that the finals are going to be best of 3 to 11.
Best of 3 to 11.
Hopefully we get done by midnight tonight.
Yep. Worst case scenario, I hope. It's out.
Just out. 2-3 inches. Seems like everything's going for Donahue and Dentler, but it's still only 7-4. There's a lot of game left right here.
One more time.
Oh, nice block there by Dentler.
It's a nice block.
Breaks it up for a point. 8 serves 4.
Is that Lucas?
Lucas is reffing, and Bjork is your down ref. They lost the other quarterfinals.
Now, what do you mean when you say down ref? What is that, for the line?
Well, you usually have 2 refs. You have someone watching the net and someone watching the overall play.
Okay.
So the up ref watches the overall play, and the down ref watches the net. Oh, and that's a big point given away by Dentler.
He had it.
He got a little too excited. These guys hit so hard that you're hitting dead down the middle of the court hard. It's very difficult to play. There's Chad going again with the floater serve.
Nolan couldn't quite get it. Side out back over to Dentler Donahue.
Nolan and Hartnett, I'd really like them to pick up the intensity of their serving and intensity of the game. I don't think serving little float serves to professional players is going to work for the long term. They look a little bit winded. Let's see if they can pick it up.
Boys and girls like to shag some balls here on center court. Step over to the announcer's booth. Get your name, get you out there.
Here's Dentler back to serve. Big snap serve. Chad. Chad, nice big hit. Maybe that gives him a little energy.
He's hitting that cross ball. It's working. He's using it. Service to Hartnett.
Here's Chad. You'll see him get down low for a pass. Nice set by Kristen. The big snap to the cross. A little inside out, which is a favorite hit from a lot of left-hand players or left side players.
It gets there. Tight to the net. Little pokey.
Oh, just finds the back line.
Well placed poke.
Tucks it inside for the side out.
You saw Eric Lucas, you see his face cringe a little bit when that set went up. That set was a little right on the line, but he thought it was just as good as the one went up a few plays ago. Big serve by Shane.
Not even looking. He knows his spot.
Nice roll
He's
shot
right
by Nolan.
there.
So they're making, you see those hard serves make Chad and Kristen get down on their knees and get up every play.
Yeah.
They're not doing that to the other team, and they're conserving the energy for the other team, and they're spending it on themselves.
Excellent point.
Rebecca Russ, you need to go to the blue and white tent to get ready for the serving contest. He needs you over there. Thanks.
There's Dentler.
Cross.
Oh.
Keeps going.
And you're just not going to dig or block those hits when you give them a float serve. It's just like free practice for him.
Is that a strategy thing, or?
It's what Chad and Kristen think is the best move right now. I don't necessarily agree with it, but they're playing and I'm not.
Goes Andrew Dentler. As you said, an AVP player, local, but now lives out west. And he gets an ace right there.
He breaks that score.
9-4.
9-4.
Yet another time, Chad hits the ground. Hopefully, Kristen can go back and do the same thing for their team and make the other guys dive around a little bit. Here's Dentler back to serve. They're building a little lead now. After a 4-1 lead for Nolan and Hartnett. Here we go. Let's see if Chad can put one away.
They're running a pro.
And he just rolled it and he just hit the line.
And his partner, Kristen Hartnett, will be serving.
So you have 3 volleyball veterans doing the Facebook Live feed right now.
Where's that, from behind the in the beer garden?
In the beer tent.
Blue ball swing, Donahue.
Donahue decided to take it himself.
Get it rolling. Works for him. 9-4.
Dentler and Donahue had a nice run of 7 points. They've leveled off. But they really have stopped their opponent from scoring.
So he pushes long. It's a nice look.
And back over to Chad Nolan for the serve.
These are long days, and it looks like teams are getting a little bit winded out there.
Yeah.
So after this, whoever the winner is, they're going to have about a half hour to recoup before the finals. Knowing that you have, $4,000 or $5,000 in your pocket, that's going to help you recoup a little bit. There you go. Let's see.
And the block by Dentler and the spike by Nolan.
Yeah, just a little bit of frustration coming out. No point, though.
Back over to Dentler for the serve.
See Bill Bonney all around center court taking pictures. Hold on, we got one ball just rolled on.
Yeah, that could be a sprained ankle or worse.
But you see Bill Bonney of BillBonneyPhotography.com all around center court. He's the official photographer of the Pottstown Rumble. He's taking action pictures. He's taking crowd pictures. He's doing a great job. On the Pottstown Rumble website, you can get all his pictures.
Long ball.
That ball was just long, 2 inches long.
Look around the court, still see a couple games going on.
Way off in the distance. Here's Chad.
And there's Chad. They had to decide whose turn it was to serve. To serve out of order, there's no real penalty. You just stay out of order. You just make best effort to stay in order.
Trying to alternate.
Correct. So let's see if Chad can get a little energy going. He's going with a little floater again. Nice pass. And there you go. Good point opportunity here. Point opportunity, there you go.
Yep. Finally, they're off that 4. 9-5.
They've been there for a while. And here you go. On a set off the net, there's Kristen taking it right down line, and no one home. There's Chad for another float serve deep.
Dentler up top against Hartnett. And again, Nolan down on the ground.
I believe he took a bite of that ball that time. Dentler hit a little flat, and Chad was in there in the right spot, but it caught him a little high. Let's see if it gets him in the face. Ah, looks like it got him just in the top chest.
Good shot of Shane Donahue.
It's a nice pass. Good set. Let's see Kristen put it into the block. Now they're going to switch sides at 10-5.
Mix it up there. Yeah. Serve. 5.
It's cooling down a little bit now.
Yeah, it feels nice.
And here's Kristen taking a swing. He tries to cut it angle, and Dent was there to block it down. But it's down. It felt, they said it was a high of 82 or 3 today. It felt like it was 88 or 90.
Yeah, it did. But at least the humidity has been low the past couple days. Could have been a lot worse. Friday night was sticky.
I know, I played Friday. They had age groups and juniors on Friday.
And these guys, the Open, they started Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. They break you off into individual groups of 4 or 5 teams. You play everyone in your group, and the top 2 teams in your group come out to play a playoff. Here's Shane. We're going to see if they can get 5 on that side and close this out. Nice serve. Chad has a good up. Let's see if he... There's Chad with a big hit. Let's see if he can get a little bit going now.
Being fed the serve. They are responding. Serve. 5-10.
Nice serve over Donahue. Good set by Dentler. Donahue and Dentler are setting each other about 8 or 10 feet off the net, and because it's grass, they're just lining up and taking hard swings and daring you to dig them. That's a strategy so you don't get blocked and you don't get trapped up at the net. Seems to be working pretty well for them.
We're going to see Andrew Dentler serve.
Little jumper from the corner, directing up and down. Nice pass by Chad. Chad put that in, but Shane dug it. Let's see what Shane does. Shane got a full swing on that. Kristen couldn't dig it.
And they stretched their lead to 11-5. You know, Chad Nolan, not that I've seen a lot of volleyball, but he's one of the best guys to get out and get that ball off the ground.
He's fast. Another jump serve by Dentler. A nice pass. Good set.
Oh, nice effort by Donahue. Here he comes at the net. Another point. 12-5. Got another mini run going here.
Going to the finals, the winner of this match, and looking for that $7,000 prize.
Co-ed double B, please report behind the Period 10 for playoffs.
So Al, this event isn't just about the pros. There are all types of levels here, so everyone can come out and enjoy the Pottstown Rumble.
Sign out there. The serve goes back over.
They have everything from what they call B level to double B. I think they have triple B here, and then they have A, double A, and professional level. So you can come out and play to your level and enjoy the day no matter what.
What's the one term I saw on the website? No sandbagging? Is that what it is, sandbagging?
Right. They don't want anyone that won a level last year to move down or play that same level.
Okay.
They want you, if you won A, they want you to move up to AA. And pro players can never move down. Once you play pro, you play pro.
Okay. Donahue serving again. His team up 7. One game up to 15. But as Anna was saying, finals we're going to do best of 3 up to 11 each game.
A little bit low set.
Oh, wow.
Tough D, not getting
3 straight points.
Look for another point.
And the body language on Hartnett and Nolan, not great at this point.
No, a lot of hands on hips, you know, resting a little bit. The game is getting close to over. They're going to have to pick it up right here. That's a big serve.
Wow, it's an ace.
Donahue with an ace.
And we're at game point.
He wants to end this thing.
And we got some good ball boys around there running around. Nice Pottstown shirt, sort of like they're at Wimbledon, running around, grabbing those balls. Here's game point. Donahue serving. And that serve was as hard as his first one of the weekend. But a great pass, a great set, and that's one of the better plays you're going to see.
Good hustle by Nolan to go chase it down.
What doubles is all about is just improving the ball for your partner. Sometimes your partner makes a mistake. He's not trying to make it. You just improve the ball for him. Hartnett with the jump serve.
Donahue crushes.
Donahue said, I've had enough of that. I'll put this ball away myself.
This time Dentler serving for a berth in the finals.
Put it away.
Let's see if they can end it here. Donahue with a jump serve out of the corner.
Again, Nolan goes down and gets it.
And there's a big dig, but Dentler can't track that down. All those times diving, going down to your knees takes a toll on you. Chad has a great hard jump serve. He's just not using it this finals match. See how often that he is. There's Chad.
What was the call there? Net?
I think Kristen must have nicked the net. I don't know if anyone saw it, but he called it on himself.
Okay.
And that's great sportsmanship. And that's what you need in this game.
14-5.
And these guys call it on themselves, whether it's the first play of the game or the last play. Donahue has one thing on his mind, finishing this match and finishing it now. Look what they're bringing in. They're bringing in a whole bunch of giveaways for the serving contest. I see some rolls of toilet paper.
I was wondering. I thought that's what that was.
You can win a roll of toilet paper.
Hey, everybody uses toilet paper. They should. Hartnett going up top. What the dig.
And a set right on top of the net.
And that's it.
And that is a great way to finish that match.
Just tickled the rope on the far side.
And Donahue and Dentler definitely deserve to go to the finals after that performance.
Yep.
Good effort by Nolan and Hartnett. Donahue and Dentler just seem to be the better team at this point today.
Don't you all go nowhere.
Here you go, big crank, and Donahue digs it. Dentler goes out and dives and pops it right on top of the net. Donahue just knuckles it down and it hits the line after. That's a great way to finish that out.
Now we got a giveaway coming up, and then we got your men's final. You just saw 2 of the participants. Stay with us.
Very easy game to play.
We'll be right back with more from the 2017 Pottstown Rumble.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
And we're back for the men's final. They will be announcing the contestants. And the lights have been put on. Introducing Duncan Buttinger. Daniel Dallagnazi.
From Mechanicsburg, we have Andrew Dentler.
Andrew Dentler from Mechanicsburg. Out my way.
New York would be Shane Donahue. All right, let's have a good rumble. Let's have a good final. Let's give it up for these guys.
That's pretty much where I live these days, Mechanicsburg. Darn.
I feel pretty confident that these four are four of the best players that were in the tournament. Out of 113 teams, they obviously have two of the best right here. So what they're going to do is we're going to play best of 3 to 11. And should it go to a third game, there's going to be no cap on the third game, which means the first two games, it's the first one to 11, or if it gets tied up to 13, the third game, it goes till someone wins by 2.
Win by 2. On the first two, we got a 13 cap. If we go 1-1 that second game, first one to 11, win by 2, no cap. All right, one more time. We got the pleasantries exchanged. Our referee looks able and ready. All right, and we're ready to rumble.
Is that Chad refereeing over there?
Chad's refereeing. That's the joy you get after losing the round before. I've reffed the finals here 3 or 4 times. I've reffed the semifinals 5 or 6 times. And that's the first serve, about 2 feet out.
Try for that back corner.
They have sat longer than their opponents. Remember, their opponents just played.
Correct. So here's Shane. And I always like just continuing to play, but at the end of a long weekend, maybe they need a breather. It's a good serve and an ace.
Donahue on the board.
That was Shane Donahue.
Another serve.
Oh, Donahue with the net. 2 errant serves thus far.
And an ace thrown in between.
Yep.
It's a big serving game. It's just like the international game right now. You'll always take an ace and then a bad serve. I'll take that exchange anytime. There's Shane with a nice high set.
Boom, off the hands of Buttinger.
And Buttinger can go upstairs, not easy. Up against him. So Dentler to serve.
Andrew Dentler.
That's a good hard serve.
Nice
Yacey with the set.
Wow.
And the dig.
Heads up.
Up. Just
Oh,
missed
that
the little girl.
yeah, that
playing
little
volleyball.
girl was living right.
Hand on him. Could not keep it in play.
She still doesn't know how close she came. And the score remains 1-0. Dallagnazi from
Nice
someplace
serve.
in Utah.
Boom, he
Good
saves it.
dig, but he put it back over the net.
Dentler.
Here come the big guys meeting at the net. Dentler wins.
Guys are communicating out there. Donahue yells at line. Dentler goes that way. The first side out.
So here you go, Dentler with a nice high set and just extends up and over. Buttinger for the roll down the line. Easy peasy. Big serve, right down for another ace.
He's called in.
That's 2 aces by Donahue. It's the difference in the game right now.
He's stealing aces.
Donahue go up, turn right back down line. He thought it was out. It was a foot in. The crowd's rolling. They serve Buttinger. Nice high set.
Oh, good dig. Good effort by Donahue. And on the other side by Dallin-Yezi.
And those are good plays by both teams right there.
Duncan Buttinger.
So here you go, Shane Donahue with a little dive, get the ball up, and then equal nice save on the other side with a one-handed little dig.
Nice turn shot by Dentler.
Takes it away. Communication big here at the finals.
Oh, Macy. 2-0.
Donahue flashes signs to his partner.
Dentler back to serve. Just out of bounds. Buttinger didn't move at all for that one.
So that's a side out.
What do you say? It's still worth the gamble to try to get that ace.
It is. You need to get enough in to make them respect it a little bit. Make them still play. It's a big hard serve. Shane handles it pretty well. A set way off the net, and he rolls out of bounds. So last game you saw Donahue and Dentler set each other 8 or 10 feet off the net and just swing for all it was worth, and the other guys couldn't dig him. This time he rolled and just rolled out of bounds. It's a big conundrum for the blocker when the set is so far off the net, because he can't drop back in time and he can't block it usually. It's a nice set. Here you go.
Oh, Dallin-Yezi with a nice roll.
And that's a nice roll for a 2-2.
Carving up the ball, putting it where he wants to there.
Right across.
Switch sides. We're going to switch sides every 4 points in an 11-point game.
Aha.
In a 15-point game, you switch sides every 5 points. And they do that so if the conditions are better on one side of the court or the other because of wind direction or sun or anything, then it's even for both sides.
I was saying earlier, it looks like this court dried out nicely. Shook that rain off from Friday, and really haven't seen anybody with any footing problems.
No, the court is perfectly fine. It's great.
The largest Pottstown Rumble to date.
And of course, the bragging rights, being a 2017 Rumble Open champ, that goes a long way.
Dallin-Yezi back to serve. Hard jump serve across court.
Nice slide.
That's a nice dig.
Wow.
Big hit that just gets by Duncan.
Solid, yes, they are expressive.
Okay, so 2-2 after a quick 2 aces by Shane. Tied up at 2-2. Let's see what can happen here.
Shane Donahue.
Nice deep jump serve.
Buttinger will get it back.
And a hand set. And boom, that ball was down.
Donahue.
He thought he had it. He thought he had his hands under there.
Might have planted him in the ground if he caught it.
So that's a nice high set and up, and you see his whole shoulders over the net, and he thought he could get his hands under just a little bit short. That's a nice high jump serve. Nice set. These guys all set, pass and set very well.
Okay, I'm going cross.
Side out back to the serve by Donahue, or I'm sorry, Dentler.
That's what it's about. And of course, the man who makes the play has the ball in his hands at 2-2.
Already seen a couple of aces.
Andrew Dentler.
Let's see if Dentler can get on a roll. It's a good serve, but right to him.
Opportunity.
Not getting in a rut here. They're going to change it up.
Still like the enthusiasm by Dallin-Yezi and his partner, Buttinger.
The opponents on their toes.
They're fiery.
We're from Utah. They don't have any fans here.
Yeah, we're definitely the road team.
Dentler will get it back. He surveys.
Comes Dentler. You can see the grass fly as he gets it in.
Throws it down nicely.
Yep, he found that open spot and took it.
Staying at 2-all.
Best of 3.
2-2. It looks like both teams are sort of just easing into the match. No one's taking a big fire to try to take the match away just yet. Good serve, nice high pass. He pushes it up.
A little too strong.
I tell you what, I'm glad he called it because I couldn't tell.
Not when I almost thought I saw the back line jump, but the ref says no, and no one back here on the line. They had a better look than I did, I guess.
3-2. Finally got a point. After trading serves for a while. Oh, nice serve.
Nice up. Buttinger, he gets a nice set back. Oh!
Buttinger can't get it down. And it's 4-2.
He hasn't been making too many mistakes, but that's 2 in a row he hit out of bounds. These are good hard serves. He's a big man. They got to get him tight on the net. Let him put one down.
Donahue trying to make it a run.
Donahue's accounted for all 4 points so far. That's a good serve. Pass down the line. Oh, a deep set.
Donahue.
Oh, Donahue puts it away for a 3-point lead, 5-2.
There's 2 or 3 sets that weren't too close to the net, and these guys can all dig right here.
Maximum effort, and they're still putting it out here tonight.
That's right. Donahue just punches it down the middle as hard as he can.
Tough one to handle. 5-2 now.
Donahue back to serve. 1 more point. They're going to do another side change.
Nice dig. Another 2 opportunity. Whoa.
Oh, look at that effort by Detler. And a block by Donahue. Wow.
Great play. That's some Rumble volleyball right
Some
there.
good volleyball right there.
That was a wild one.
So here you see, we'll watch the whole play here. Good serve.
All right, the board is
and the second ball hits and up, and Dentler just gets a hand under it, plays it back, goes up to try the 2 ball, and there's the great 6-foot blocker in Shane Donahue.
6-2 lead, Donahue serving.
Oh, look out.
And that's good. Oh, my! Where did Buttinger come from? With a left hand.
Boy, it looked too easy.
He tried to his partner tried to set it. He watched his partner bump it over. Partner tried to bump it over. Dentler just tried to poke it back deep. But the other guy's tall too.
Yep.
And there's a pass over the net. That was a free point. That's one of the problems. It looks like Buttinger might be a little hurt on that, a little shoulder problem. Maybe he's just taking a little break. That's one of the problems when your server runs up and blocks, because if there's an overpass, he has to react to that. He's got to run 30 feet, 40 feet, and dive right away. It looks like he hurt a little bit. Going to take a 30-second medical timeout. Here he's going to dive for that overpass, and he just got caught up, and it looks like his left shoulder got caught up underneath a little bit. So he's out shaking that out. Looks like he's going to be okay. Here's Dentler back. They got a 6-2 lead. Let's see if they can get a point. Big serve. That's 3 aces so far.
Wow.
Was an ace. Dentler's turn.
It's a good serve. They call that the hubby wife. Right down the middle. You take it. I take it.
They are on a roll. 5 straight points.
It's a good serve.
Oh, another 2 up. No, not this time.
6 straight points.
Like they're maybe pressing a little too hard. Velanese and Buttinger are maybe pushing just a little too hard. Looks like a timeout coming.
And we're going to take a break. You're watching the men's final 2017 Pottstown Rumble on the PCTV network.
Allergies? Carpet One Floor and Home just made carpet installation healthier. Our new Healthier Living installation minimizes dust, mold, and allergens. Better than home centers, it's antimicrobial, hypoallergenic, simply cleaner. Breathe easier. You'll love it. A healthier installation exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful. Made affordable.
And welcome back, everybody.
So we got 9-2.
And the sun right in our face as it sets on the horizon.
So we got 9-2. This game sort of got away from Delagnese and Buttinger. See if maybe they can put their foot in the sand here and try to pull it back a little bit.
Sandler.
And a big block.
Great block and a great dig, but it's too far out. Finally a side out.
What?
With a serve for Delagnese.
There you go, big hit for Delagnese. A second hit, but the pass was just a little out of bounds. So you see how far off that set is, and he's taking a full swing. The blocker is basically ineffective from there. That's a great strategy. We saw that 2004 when Phil Dowhauser won this event. Phil Dowhauser and Nick Lucina won this, and in the semifinal, Scott Trumbauer and Jason Grove were setting 8 feet off the net so they didn't get blocked by the ghost, Phil Dowhauser. Just out of bounds.
Going for another one there.
Score remains at 9-2 with a serve by Buttinger.
Big serve, cross court, they're not.
To the net.
There you go.
What's going to happen here?
That's a nice set and an out hit. It's like a little too much energy coming from Delagnese.
And back to Dentler for the serve with his team up 9-2.
Nice dig, a nice back set. Delagnese just gets under it a little bit. They're serving the ball hard, but they're serving it right to people. They got to make a move.
Certainly not a lack of effort. We're at 9-2 rather, service ball.
Andrew Dentler out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Buttinger. That's a nice set. Buttinger says no, thank you.
Push to the net. Buttinger knows what to do.
Threw it right in the middle.
Two men from Utah about to serve.
They need to unpack their game and start playing. They're giving up a few too many points right now.
Donahue puts it right off of Buttinger. Yeah, they had a long layoff.
A whole lot of finesse here yet in this game. Power.
Here you go. Watch a nice high pike block, but a better hit right off the hands.
Remember, it's best of 3, so this game goes to 11.
Just about a foot out of bounds, trying for another ace.
Look at Duncan Buttinger.
It's a nice serve.
Here comes Dentler. He gets it put right back at him by Buttinger.
They called that a lift on the set.
Oh.
Both had their hands on it for the longest time. Do we have a
So
side
here you
switch?
go.
Is that what you're talking about there,
You
Ref?
get Shane with the set, and the ref didn't like the set. I sort of tend to agree with him. You can't really see it on that picture, but you could see the ball go up and spin around a few times. And when it spins, that means you didn't contact it evenly with your hands.
Okay.
So Shane didn't like the call, but he accepts it and moves on. So here you go. Shane's going to set it, and you see the ball goes out of camera, but the ball's spinning sideways, and the ref called it right away.
It is 9-3 now. And a block.
So Shane wisely bump sets it, but Buttinger says, I'm going to block this one instead.
It's 9-4. Wait, is that 9-4 now?
It's 9-4 now.
Would have been a tough play for Donahue to get back over, even if he did.
Kristen, point.
To save that point. And the card is right now 4 serving to 9.
And here we go. We're getting a little energy back in the Utah boys.
Putting her way upstairs for that serve. There's Dentler.
Nice
Surveys the
hand set.
situation.
Oh, it just floats wide.
Blocked out of bounds. Serve back over to Dentler Donahue. And it's Dentler's turn. They've had a couple of their last serves go out of bounds.
Andrew Dentler now with the service.
Let's see. I remember a few years ago, Andrew Dentler served 5 in a row to make it into the finals. He can hit angles, and he's got good speed.
Oh, nice.
There he goes. He picks it up himself.
What are they going to do with it?
Oh, another good day. He got it in him. Wow, look at this volley. Oh my, what a volley. And a block by Buttinger. And that gets the crowd rolling.
Those are the type of plays that turn around your whole day. So right now,
that's Rumble volleyball
there's
right
a comeback, and Shane goes up and tries to put it away, and Buttinger says, no thank you. That takes a little energy out of you. I usually need a weekend vacation after a play like that.
Some of the signals.
So what you'll see is you see the hand signals of how they block. And that ball was just out of bounds. So when they show their partner that they're going to block a 1, that means they're blocking the line. They're blocking the line. So the guy's going to try to hit down the line. He's trying to block the line. When they show a 2, they're blocking the cross. And they have one hand for each opponent. Like right there, he's showing line. So he's going to block the line and let the guy dig the cross.
Oh, it's good return on the 2 ball. Dalanese watching him out of bounds the whole way. Defense there. Nobody ran over. Tell you what, he wasn't afraid to try.
Back over to Buttinger to serve.
So, looks like the guys from Utah are getting a little snap back in their game.
Yep.
Let's see if they can make it a full game now. Just
hit
off
the
the
net.
tape.
Just caught tape. Dentler, 9-4.
And Dentler right in the middle of the net. There's Dalanese. Danny D.
Dalanese is from Draper, Utah. The ball in his hands, and it's a 4-9 situation.
There you go, Shane Donahue with a big swing. Right down the line and in.
Fires down the line and in play.
That's a great cut shot back by Shane. Watch Shane go past that. You see him lean one way and hit it across his body over the top, down the line.
All right, Shane Donahue. Still sitting on 9-4.
Shane with the serve.
Buttinger jumps into it. Oh,
What a play by Donahue.
Donahue wants to make him pay.
Boy, Donahue.
Right off the tape.
That's what hustle pays off, man. That was nice. How did he get that?
There you go. He's going to roll up and over the block down line. Shane says, I'll get that.
And we're at game point.
Then he goes
Oh, sorry.
He goes to drill it, hits it off the tape, and drops just in front of Dalanese. There we go, Shane for game. Big hard serve. Let's see.
All right,
sets her off the net.
What can he do with it?
Buttinger a little too. Oh, it did clip the string.
Right on the line.
We got line. I think he got the backside of it.
He's taken a little bit off his last couple hits, and that one paid off.
So we're back to Buttinger serving.
Smart play. Positioning.
Taking
There
anything
you
off
go.
the
That's a
serve
good
zone.
pass. Great set by Shane. And And Andrew Dentler just puts it in the back corner.
And again, they'll be serving for the game.
Put it comfortably in that corner spot. Now he has another point opportunity.
And double B, always, and Fassan, always.
See, game point opportunity. Good serve.
Oh, nice play.
Buttinger just wants to put that away and move on a little bit. Let's see if they can get a point or two and make it a tight game.
So that's where he hit it.
Dallagnese back to serve. Big jump serve. That's a good hard serve.
Wow.
There's no way, is there? Oh my goodness, what's going to happen?
Oh, what a shot by Donahue. And that gets effort on both their parts.
What are you going to do?
He went into the beer tent to get that one.
So you see
I don't know how
a
long
pass
they worked
up
on
and
that.
backwards, and Dentler doesn't quit. He puts it back there, and Donahue says, I'm just going for it.
Wow.
Cross court. The whole crowd goes wild.
Donahue trying to finish this game off again.
Donahue, Shane, from Freehold, New York. Jersey. Okay, let's make it Jersey then.
Donahue back for the game. Big hard serve.
You want to keep momentum rolling.
Dentler's way up there.
Easy, thinks
Gets a
otherwise.
piece of it, but not enough.
Taking the serve back.
Off the mix of Dentler. All right. Four-10.
Good serve.
Handler. Surveys.
Company pump.
Oh.
Now at least he has to get it over. What Trickster played.
Another great effort by Donahue. And a nice shot by Dentler. And again, the crowd loving it.
Well, that was only a side out, so not that impressive.
Very impressive.
Dentler this time will serve for the game. And a 1-0 series lead.
Just out of bounds. I tell you, they're letting the Utah guys hang around. They're not closing them out. The longer it goes, obviously, the better it's going to get for Utah.
Well, Dallagnese is going to try to make something happen here. They've been stuck on 4-10 for a while. There's no giving up, that's for sure.
Here we go. We have Dallagnese back to serve. They keep serving out of the same corners. I wish they'd change it up a little bit to give some different angles.
Comes Donahue. Donahue finds a spot.
When you serve the same way all the time, people get used to it and they can track the ball a little bit better.
He took it.
Donahue, I think, serving for the third time for game point.
At least the third time.
Yep. Guys on the other side, Buttinger and Dallagnese have been good at returning the serves.
Big serve, nice
Dallagnese
pass.
went down and got it nicely. He surveys.
Here we go. Could be the game. And it is the game.
Wide or was it in, ref?
Donahue with a shot.
It was in. That's the game.
And they jump out to a 1-0 lead in this best of three. We'll be back with game two right after this.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
And welcome back, everybody. 2017 Pottstown Rumble. Men's final. And game one, won by those guys to the left, Dentler and Donahue.
So Al, I think these guys, all the players this weekend are giving PCTV fans all they'd hope for. Good volleyball, a lot of atmosphere going on around here. Thanks a lot to the PCTV crew.
All right, how about our ball boy? Let's go out there.
I enjoy this. I love coming out, even just walking around and seeing the different people play volleyball, different ages, just having fun. I mean, the action in center court is great too.
And now they're giving a little hand to the ball boys that are volunteering and running around all day. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they turn it around in game two.
We're back to 0-0.
Shane Donahue to start the game. It's a nice serve deep. A nice high set.
Oh, what a play, though.
Shane just was a little late to that. It bounced up, and then he hit it.
Dalliniesi will be serving.
This is where they're going to have to break out and make it quick. See if they can get some momentum and win this second game. It's a nice hard serve, but it's right to him. And that's in, but Shane is on.
Oh my goodness gracious, look at that effort. Can we have it again? You gotta be kidding me. Nice play, guy. I'm ready to clap for that one.
That's a lot of running.
For these boys here in center court.
There aren't too many people that are doing that at the end of a two-day tournament.
No. And the game's first point.
I think
there you go. It's a big hit, a pass to the back row, and Shane says, I'm not giving up. And Andrew says the same. That's a great attempt right there. It just falls a foot short. Here you go. That's first lead. Maybe that's what they needed.
Donahue puts it away.
Apparently the entire thing doesn't apply to these fellas. Still getting up and cranking away.
Good look at Andrew Dentler.
Endurance is obviously underestimated.
Andrew Dentler's come close here. Has he ever won?
Andrew Dentler has not won this event. He's made at least 2 finals. So let's see how he's doing. Right now he's well on his way to winning his first.
Oh, what?
Is that a net serve?
It just nicked the net. Andrew didn't think so, but I think it did.
Yeah.
So does the ref.
I've seen all these players deal aces, so anything can happen anytime.
So he's blocking line. Let's see what happens. He's going to have his partner dig cross. There you go. This could be a 2-0 start. Not a good set. But a good roll right on down the line and in for a point. That's 2-0.
I don't know if Donahue just thought it was going to be out or just figured he couldn't get to it anyway.
No, he could have got that. He thought it was out. He thought it was out, and then he looked down, and looked like it wasn't even on the line. It looked like it was inside.
Yeah.
Pottinger with the serve. Just tipped the top of the net.
He did catch tape on the top of the net.
Wayne back, down 2-0. Hard serve. Let's see. That's a pretty good set and just out of bounds.
And they are on the board. Are the D's. And Donahue will be serving again. It is 2-1. One serving two.
One serve, two.
Right into the net. Almost hit Dentler in the back of the head.
Those don't feel good when you get hit with them.
I can imagine.
I've been hit with balls both in doubles and indoors, square in the back of the head.
From your own teammate.
They never mean to do it, but it happens. Big serve. Nice high spinning pass. There we go. Looked like he was on that. And he pulled up, maybe thinking it was out. I thought he could have had it.
Good effort by Dalliniesi to try to get it.
These guys do that so well.
Oh, again it tipped the net. So Chad Nolan, he's refereeing, but he's got to be feeling good, right? He's got some cash in his pocket, leaving this place.
He made a good run. He made a good run last year, too, to the semifinals, I think. But
the 2-ball.
Everyone wants to make the finals.
Yep.
Everyone wants the big W.
There. Nice play, Donahue.
How appropriate to hit the fireball with this song in the background. Nice play.
Let's see. Good serve. Pops the ball up, and Donahue goes, I'm going to get it on 2. And he ran. Buttinger ran to the front of the court and just couldn't get there in time to block.
Fireball.
Tell you what, you start doing that. Shane Donahue will pick those up. He's speedy out there.
He is quick.
He expected to put that back in play. Still 2-1.
Dalliniesi will be serving. Team up by a point, 2-1.
You always want to be ahead on the side switch. Gives you a little mental advantage.
Oh, it's going to be some trouble.
That's a great set. And there you go.
And that's a point. It is 3-1. Now
they're going to switch sides.
The side switch.
No, they're looking to get the roll on.
Nothing comes easy when it's men's open here at the Pottstown Rumble.
Long ways away from a win, but if the Utah boys pull one out here, we're going to go to a third game to 11, no cap. They've got a lot of work to do before we get to that place,
All right,
though.
we're rocking a 3-1 score. Again for the recap.
So when you say no cap, they have to win by 2, and however long that takes.
Correct. Win by 2 up to 11, or after 11, it's just win by 2. There you go.
Done.
That's a nice roll.
Sweet roll.
So you take a look around here. You got a lot of nice sponsors, a lot of nice vendors. You have French fries, funnel cake, burgers, vegan, veggie, bin, and Rita's. Fresh squeezed lemonade, plastic clothing, East Coast Volleyball, Bill Bonney, Pharma Sales, Dispense Stock. They're all here. They all help out. It's a good serve.
Who handles the booze? Do you know?
And that's a big hit right there. That's a cross hit. Looks like Buttinger is getting a little bit of attitude going in, which is what he needed. Who handles the booze? I would say the beer tent is run by a lot of local craft brewers.
Oh, so it's good stuff.
Yes, it's all good stuff. You go in there. $4 or $5. Get yourself a nice IPA or summer shandy or something like that. That's a deep set. A little too tight. Buttinger puts it down. They're starting to build a little bit of lead. Watch out. 4-1.
That's right. He waited patiently to take that bunny. Made sure he didn't make a foul. Hit that. Raise the rates on. And we're at 4-1 now.
Duncan Buttinger to serve. Here comes Donahue up against Buttinger. And he goes aside.
He was right there, but
And it's side out, they get the serves. As darkness settles in, the sun is going down, the lights are on.
You see a nice set here, and Shane will get a nice inside-out swing, turn it away from his body, almost look away, and put that down in front of Delagnese. Nice short serve. Good pass, though. Nice set. And that's what he needs. He needs to get in a little bit of rhythm of swinging hard into the court.
4 serves 1. Tell you what, the man only has ups. He's got the quicks, too. 4-1.
Delagnese back to serve. They're all, he does a little jump floaty. Nice set, nice pass. Dentler puts that away without a problem.
That was just inside the line.
I don't think we've seen any aces in this game.
Not in this game. Shane started off last game with 2 of them, but I haven't seen any yet.
Side out in a 1-4 situation.
Here's Dentler back to serve. Nice serve there. That's a good set and a bang, but Shane has it up. Nice set, Shane.
Oh, this time.
Oh, look at Buttinger.
He just turned around.
Now that was clever teamwork.
Looked like he hit it. At least the ref thought he hit it. I didn't know if it was a push down or a hit.
I tell you what, good awareness by Buttinger right there. He knew how to misdirect
So
that.
let's see what he has. So there you go, and let's see what he does with his hand. Nope, he hits that down. That's a legal play. You can't open hand push that. You can smack it though.
So if you take it and just push it, that's illegal.
That's illegal. They call that a lift.
Nice hard shot there by Dentler. That ball's headed for the concessions.
Effective shot.
Come back with a little cheese sauce on it.
I'd eat it. Still 4-1.
Right behind Shane, you see Dana Camacho, a fan favorite, walking around. He played earlier today. I think he got into the quarterfinals. He and his partner Dave Palm. Dana's won this tournament twice. Played professional on the AVP for 10 years or so. One of the best all-around players of his time. That's a nice serve, nice pass, and a big swing. The Utah guys are getting a little rhythm now. Watch out, see what happens.
Delagnese with some power on that one. Feeling a little bit better about themselves.
The first game's over, you can't get that one back.
4-1.
It's a big serve. They're still not making a move on serve.
Nice placement by Donahue.
Generally a free swinger. There's a little finesse there.
Just haven't been able to get anything going as far as momentum or roll.
Now, both of these guys are serving hard, but they're serving right to the other
Yeah.
players. And they're such good defensive and passers that they can pop them up most of the time.
And that's net.
Ball. Four serves 1.
Here you go. You see Buttinger. Nice high serve, but right to him.
Oh, nice block by Buttinger. But it's out of bounds.
And that was just out of bounds, less than a foot.
Cassius and Kisby, report to behind the beer tent. Cassius and Kisby, please report behind the beer tent. Thank you.
Now, what's Dentler asking? Can you tell?
Well, it looked like Delagnese asked if he could pursue that ball on Dentler's side which you can do that, but the ball can only cross the plane of the net one time inside the poles. So once it goes across the net, the ball's dead.
I got you.
If it goes outside the pole, you can go chase it and bring it back outside the pole, but you cannot. Once it crosses the net, your contact's over.
Good dig there, but that's a little too far back.
That's a surprise they didn't track that.
But Shane is in the right spot. You'll see these guys, what they're doing is they get in their spot for defense and they stop. And they wait until you make a move. And if you hit it at them, they might be able to dig it. And if you roll it, then they take off. They're not chasing the ball. They're not running as the opponent hits it.
Long ball, but
All right, we've been stalled at 4-1 for a long time.
Yes, we have. Just trading serves.
If I knew it was like this, I would have ordered a pizza.
Back and forth.
You got some food vendors over there. Do we have any pizzas?
I didn't see any pizza this
I didn't
time.
either.
It's just a subliminal message for next year. Pizza.
Get a little Italy out here.
It's a good serve. Nice pass. And there you go. Good smart roll. I did sample most of the food out there, and it was all delicious.
And we remain stuck on 4-1. Buttinger to serve.
Getting a little dark.
It is.
Game 3 is going to be a lights game, which always makes it a little bit different. If we get to game 3, it's going to be under the lights. It's a good set.
A good put down by Donahue. I can't remember the last time they scored.
And here's Shane. If I was a coach, I'd encourage these guys to move them around a little bit on their serve.
He heard you, moving. See if they try to go down the line, maybe.
Tries to go short. Good idea. Sometimes you got to do something to try to break the momentum.
Trying to pop one over.
Or break the boredom.
Obviously, that's what he's trying to do. Don't blame him.
Garrett Dim, we have something at the announcer's booth for you. Garrett Dim.
Wonder where that could be.
I don't know.
4-1.
It's not pizza. It's a good high serve, a backwards pass, but they're doing a really good job of.
Do it anywhere.
Donahue with a nice roll and placement.
Just give it to me and I'll make it happen. That's pretty much what he was telling his partner. And his partner said, okay. And that partner is Andrew Dentler, and he's got the ball in his hands.
Looks like a girl just handed Garrett Dim his wallet.
Oh.
There you go. You have nice people. They found the wallet. They turned it in.
Yeah. Oh, that is nice. Make sure I have mine. Yeah, I still have mine.
Here's Buttinger back for a big serve.
Hey, tips to that.
Looks like both sides might be getting a little winded right now.
Yep.
No one has any fire to try to get a point. I mean, they're both trying and they're both playing great, but it's a little more tentative play right now.
We could be here till midnight.
You could be here till midnight, Al. Here's Shane with a big serve. A little bit lighter. Try to change tempo. Down easy. He can put the ball away.
Yeah, he can.
They are not making mistakes out there.
You got to score a sentence as long as.
It does seem like the energy level has dipped since the first game.
Yeah, they did have one or two good plays. But those serves are going right to him.
Yep.
And here he goes, Shane again. And he loves that cutback hit.
This could be the highest level of play I've seen at the Pottstown Rumble ever.
I think you upset a few people in the back row.
He played this thing here, didn't he?
So let's see if Dentler can move them around and get a quick point. Get them back in the game a little bit. Going with the softer serve. See if they get a tight set.
Big man Bettinger.
Oh, they called that handset.
Looked like it was really going to dial a big.
They finally are off to one. And Dallin doesn't like it. He's staring at Chad.
You can't argue.
Throw something up there, change it up. Nice little back set, just didn't work.
So here you go. He's going to pass that ball, and Dallin back sets it. The ref thought it was a lift because it didn't come out too clean on that back set.
Co-ed double B, one by. You're one in behind the beer tent. One
There you
by.
go.
4-2.
Co-ed double B.
We're trying to get a nice, easy one again. That's a good set.
Cranking. Arms getting warmed up. Was a little injured earlier.
Buttinger gets down for the side out.
Feeling better.
Both teams are starting to serve easier. That's just going to make this game go longer and longer.
4 serves 2.
It's a good serve over cut corner. There you go. Can he track that down? Can he track it?
Oh, my. That woman in the first row was panicking.
I think she looked kind of happy.
Hey, get a chance to meet a good-looking dude.
That's right.
I think some folks did win some rolls of toilet paper.
So here you go. You got a big guy. He's 6'8". He might be 6'9". Look how fast he's going. He could have laid out, but that ball would have probably kept going out of the court. Because you have to be able to touch that ball and hook it back in the court. Very difficult play.
Donahue.
Here's Shane. Let's see if he can pull off a point and make it a little tighter game. That's a good serve. That's a tough set.
And they do get a point. They have narrowed the lead to 1.
That was a hell of a dig.
Yeah, that was a heck of a serve.
Wanted to finish it off. Net got in the way, that's all.
Yeah.
3 serves 4.
See if this is the start of a run for the D's. They had a long run in that first game, which they controlled pretty much throughout.
Here's Shane back to serve. Little top spin serve. Overpass. And Andrew.
Oh, and it's out.
Andrew tried to be a little cute and hit the tape on that one, or hit the line. But he also had a 6'8" guy running in his face, so he was just trying to get that ball down. Nice hard serve.
Things have gotten a little tighter. Dallin serving.
That's good heat right there. Break the. Shane does the inside out. He rarely hits down the middle of the court. He's hitting angles inside out or cross body. Here's Shane. That's a good pass. He goes up and he turns that inside out again.
Partner, Detmer.
Andrew Dentler's turn to serve.
And they're going with lighter, deeper serves. Try to get a bad pass or a bad conversion. That's a nice hit.
That's a nice set there.
That hit was probably up at about 10 and a half feet. Hard cross court. It was right in front of our camera. We had a great angle on that one.
Nice play.
Nice try by Donahue.
Oh, and that was just down the line, just out of bounds.
Trying to get something started. Get an ace down line.
So you don't know how big these guys are until you go stand next to them.
Yep.
You probably have 6'5" and 6'8", or maybe 6'9" on the one side, and you have 6'6" and a 6 foot or 6'1" Shane Donahue. He can jump though. He can jump really high.
There it is. Little poke.
Opportunity here for Donahue for a point, and he takes advantage of it, and we are tied.
We're going to switch it 4-4.
I tell you, water covers about 2/3 of the earth.
They've come back from a 4-1 deficit. And they have a 1-0 series lead here. We'll be back. More action after this.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
And we're back here at Mattotoni Park.
Tell you, Al, it's starting to get a little dark out here.
Yep.
You see, it might turn into a different game if it gets a little dew on the grass and the lights are out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Donahue catches net. Here comes Dentler.
Dentler pounds that ball into the beer tent.
Yep. And those ladies very smartly swatted it back. Three straight points, or three unanswered points by the D's, Dentler, and Donahue. The big guys are going to meet at the net.
And Buttinger is saying, I'm a foot over him when he's hitting. Yep. And he might be right.
I'm thinking he can dunk a basketball.
Standing.
Here we go.
He's got some long arms. That's it. Let's see. That's a nice play.
Oh, what a save. This is a great volley here.
The ref is calling that was a roll and a two-handed up.
He called that again on Dalliniesi, and Dalliniesi's beside himself. That's the third time he's called that on him.
So he's calling that a roll, and that should have been, he's calling that not a hard-driven ball.
Okay. What that is? Might be.
Something's burned, some rubber.
I don't know what that is. I smell something hot up here.
I don't have a big problem with that call. Looking back on replay, it looked like it was an upper trajectory roll, and it was still hard enough, but the ref thought it was an upper trajectory roll, which means you can't beach dig that ball.
So that takes a point off the board.
Correct. You have to contact that with solid hands somehow and not catch it.
Oh, Donahue with an ace. We haven't seen one of those yet. We have now.
And he takes the lead, first lead in this game.
Ball game still 5-4.
And
that is a turning point there.
Going right down the line. And now the Utah guys are thinking after that call and then that ace everything's going against them.
Yep.
They got to stem the tide here.
And another ace, 2 straight. And we're at 6-4.
Just like in poker, usually those aces come in flurries.
There you go, the same exact serve.
All of a sudden you look up and
same exact result. Now, if someone aces someone twice, I would do the same serve until they prove that they can get that back.
Dalliniesi and Bunninger have called timeout. Oh.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
Donahue serving.
They're trying to get the crowd into it. Give a little energy over to the Utah guys, see if they can turn this game around. That's 3 aces in a row.
Oh, man, you could not place that any more perfect if you walked over there and put it down.
That was 29 feet deep and right on the line.
Wow, that's right there.
Oh, my.
That's what I said. If you ace someone twice, do the same exact serve. Now let's see if he does it a 4th time.
They are 4 points away from the title.
Do it again. Don't change anything.
In essence, that was an ace for all intents and purposes.
It actually is an ace.
Oh, it is? Okay.
If it's one contact that comes back over and it's immediately put down, it's classified an ace.
8-4, 7 unanswered points for Dentler and Donahue. And Dallin Yezzi, he's got to be a little upset.
That was quite a play. He had to protect down the line again. Threw in the middle.
That point that was taken away did seem to take a little bit out of them, that and the aces.
Correct.
Dentler took the bunny. Now it's 8-4.
Donahue's going to go to the same spot, maybe a little in this time. Dallin Yezzi got it, and he can't get it over the nets. 2 points away from the title.
Wasn't a lack of effort, but just could not find the spot that time.
It seemed like Dentler and Donahue were dead in the water in this game. They were stuck on one forever.
But they weren't giving up any points. And
Nope.
That's the big thing. Now they're 2 points away from the championship and a $7,000 payday.
Blistering serve.
But it hit the tape.
Oh, it hit the tape. So finally a side out for Dallin Yezzi and Bunninger.
4, serving to 9.
It's a good serve. Dentler has good pass, though.
Dentler off the hands of Bunninger.
That's where he went with it. Worked out. Dentler, nothing fancy.
I wonder if a lot of these guys are going to go back to work tomorrow, or they said, you know what, I'm going to take the day off in advance. Oh, Dentler with a hard one.
Let's see it. I definitely.
Nice play by Dentler.
Shane just couldn't get his footing there.
See if that's a turning point.
Good hustle, though. Good hustle.
Mr. Duncan Bunninger is serving.
All right, 4-9.
Fresh from Utah. Probably not as fresh as he was when he came into the town, but a long weekend. Oh, nice play by Dallin Yezzi and the tip.
Okay, and he's showing a little bit of fire. I like that. Get back into the game now. You still got to really score 2 points. You got to let the other team score 2 points to lose.
Finally, they're off that.
That's their
5-9.
first point in a while. At one point, they led 4-1. Here comes Dentler, and a block by Bunninger.
But just out of bounds.
Ah.
It looked like that might have got him in the face. I don't know. Well, let's see where it gets Bunninger right here. He reaches up. Look how high he is over there. No,
right in the forehead.
Might have been his forehead, might have been his arm. Just out of bounds.
Donahue 4 aces in this game.
And the crowd's getting into it a little bit now. They smell a little bit of blood in the water. Let's see. That's a good set. There you go. It's the first time his rolls have really landed in a while.
Nice of the Billy just to hang and wait for that spot to come open.
Okay, you got 5-9, another point or two, tightness matchup.
Wow, nice dig.
That's a good play.
Down easy. We got some net play.
Wow. Oh, and Detler can't get it over, and it's another point.
That was a good joust at the net. This will be a good one to watch again.
Round of applause to these guys in center court.
3 straight points. Or no, I'm sorry, 2 straight points. 2 straight points.
So you're going to see this ball come right top of the net. Dalanese gets the little better of it, and Detler just can't get this ball in. He tried to go right down the line. Here we go, one more in a switch. See, now he's starting
an
to
ace.
throw hard. Now we're going to switch sides. It's a new game, folks. 7-9 on an ace. That's the first ace by Dalanese and Pottinger.
That spells side switch.
Both teams take a little blow, get a drink. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
All right.
Just down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
and expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community
and we know our customers.
So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
Your True Value expert is A.D. Moyer in Gilbertsville and Pottstown. On the web at admoyer.com.
All right, served by, what was that? Dalanese was a bit far, so the serve goes over to Detler.
Right, this game all of a sudden tightened up pretty quick from 9-4 to 9-7. Let's see what happens.
I think they're figuring out who's got the service ball. They got it figured.
Detler's going to go up and block now. Shane's a great blocker, but Detler's going to go up. That one's just out. And
oh, my.
Just missed the mother and child.
And the kid had no idea.
So let's see what Pottinger does. Let's see if he can earn a point.
Comes Detler. Blocked back by Pottinger. And we're 1 point away from being tied up in this game. What about the beer tent?
I believe they called Seth to the beer tent.
Oh, I thought they had last call. 2 most depressing words in the English
here's
language.
The block. There's Detler trying to go cross. Pottinger blocks it back in his chest. He felt that one. He needed to throw that back down. So it's a 1 point game now. I'm getting the feeling we might go 3.
Once again, you have to win by 2, but it's a cap at 13. Donahue says, do I have an ace in me? He does have an ace in him. And it's going to be game match point. Serving for the title right now.
The crowd's smelling something. Donahue's trying to fire him up. 10-8.
Okay, here we go. Shane Donahue serving for the big check. Oh, it's a tight set.
Oh, no, not yet. It's not over now.
Killing it. That was a nice play to keep it alive by Dalanese.
I see someone walking over there with a roll of toilet paper. He must have won that in the serving contest.
Here we go. 8 serving to 10.
Always use toilet paper.
Just out of bounds, about a foot.
We're playing. This time Detler serving.
trying to get that ace.
For the title.
Dentler has plenty of potential for an ace.
10 serves 8.
See what happens here. The crowd's cheering him on.
And it's in, that's it. It ends on an ace. Dentler and Donahue win 2 games to none.
That second game was a great game. That's great volleyball, both sides.
One more look at the winning shot.
There you go, inside out. It seems they're susceptible to the inside out serve, but you got to be able to hit it. And
Wow.
he hits it right on the line, outside of the line.
All right, we'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
Meet Dan and his dog Bongo. They started their own dog biscuit company, but Dan wanted more. So Dan worked with Fast Signs. They created a plan to attract more customers, get more business, wag more tails. Still, Dan wanted more, and Fast Signs provided more. Fast Signs help with digital displays, mobile marketing, merchandising, fleet graphics, and more. Now Dan has more sales, more locations, more of the good life. And more is exactly what Fast Signs delivers. More than fast, more than signs, more than 530 locations worldwide.
Back here with the champions, Men's Open 2017 Rumble, Andrew Dentler, Shane Donahue. What did you say to your partner? You hugged him. What did you tell him?
That he carried me basically the whole day. He scored all the points in the finals.
Well, you guys had some great volleys, and the serving was just amazing, and the placement.
Those ace serves, and we were saying when you hit your first 2, I'm like, I hope he just keeps going back to the well, because that's where just keep going back to the well until they prove that they can dig that one. And you hit it again, the next one, right on that corner.
Yeah, those guys, if you don't serve tough, they'll eat you up all day. So we just came out, and that was the strategy the whole way, was to serve as hard as we could and try to put it on the line.
What I really liked about what they were doing was they never said die. They kept hustling after every ball. You saw the big one way back in the corner where Andrew went back about 30 feet, pushed it all the way up front. Shane put it away. Those are some big plays, momentum killers for the other team.
Andrew, you've been here before, right? Is this your first title here?
Yes, this is my 3rd time in the finals and first win.
And you guys had a bruising semifinal win too, right?
Yeah, the quarterfinal against our buddies, Eric Lucas and Mark Burek. We went 16-14 with them, and it was a really long, grueling match. They're our friends. We play against them all the time, and so that took a lot of our energy away.
All in all, one of the best finals I've ever seen at Pottstown. Hope you guys will be back next year. Congratulations.
We will.
Great job.
Congratulations. Have a safe trip back home. Thank you. Thanks, man. Once again, Andrew Dentler, Shane Donahue, your champions, men champions in the 2017 Pottstown Rumble. For Adam, I'm Al, and for the entire PCTV Network crew, thanks for tuning in.